right, we're with Scott Sefton from Acora Audio, based out of Toronto.
True.
And, I'm happy to have run into you here because I've always wanted to ask the question, why the granite? It's granite, right?
It is granite.
Okay.
It is natural granite. It's not,
Okay.
pre-composed. It's the short answer is for sonics, but the reason we're getting there, granite is this specific granite is very rigid, and everything has a resonant frequency. Its resonant frequency is high enough that there's just not enough mechanical energy to excite it. The major advantages are because it's not giving. Any kind of wood product, as this driver is pushing out to move air, it's going to be absorbing just a little bit of that. Granite won't. So that's, as Val was showing you, if you put your fingers here while it's playing, you won't get a vibration where you will on almost any other speaker.
Yeah, we're not playing music right now, but
because it's so
touch
solid.
this just the edge while it was just pumping music and just there was nothing. You couldn't feel anything. It was just absolutely incredible.
Now the other advantages of it doesn't need any internal bracing. Okay, so any of the open back drivers, when you have internal bracing, that's just one more thing for the sound to reflect against and kind of smear what the drivers are doing. It will smear the sound. So this gives us the cleanest, fastest, best resolution that we can.
Awesome. What's the weight of this bad boy right here? I'm assuming
The two floor
nearly a
standers
ton.
are just under 250 pounds
Okay.
each. Not to be worried. I'm no He-Man, but I can unbox and place these myself with just a two-wheeler.
Has there ever been a real change in the design as far as the actual granite speaker itself?
Over the years, I would say yes. Val was working on these 20 years ago.
Okay.
One of the major setbacks or reasons he didn't bring them out back then was the technology or availability to cut stone precise enough that you could build 20 cabinets and have them all be the same.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look really closely, I'm going to wave his flag for a second.
I'm off camera for the beer.
Yeah,
Exactly. Well, we caught you now.
This is actually 8 pieces of granite pieced together. Val is a second generation Italian stoneworker. So I had a guy earlier today who said, I just can't see the seams. This is not a solid
beautiful.
block.
It's
It is
amazing.
not. It is 3 centimeter or 1.5 inches.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's the same thickness as the stand there,
Okay.
the shelves on the stand. So all granite, doesn't, got a house in Florida or some other humid place, it doesn't swell. Granite's granite. There's no of the other setbacks. So when you hear us, and when you heard it before, what you didn't hear was the enclosure. You got to hear all what the drivers can do.
Scott, I
That's
appreciate your
fine.
time and thanks for
Pleasure.
explaining that to me. And I look forward to coming back tomorrow and hearing them again.
We'll be here.